And welcome back to Ape Escape 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So today we will enter Castle Frightmare, the level which actually music is one of the better tracks in the game. Seriously. And mainly because it sounds so creepy. But anyway, that being said, yeah, this is pretty much your horror themed castle. There's one hiding amongst the graves in a crate here with one of the monkeys. Apparently it's Virgil, but he doesn't operate Thunderbird 2. Over here we also have these annoying piggies wearing skull, which is a nice touch, reminding me a bit of the Super Mario Brothers games. Then the new Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo DS, where the Goombas wore and also Super Mario Galaxy, actually, where they actually wore pumpkins on their heads. Anyway, another monkey here, and apparently they've learned the ability to jump. Seriously, I mean, they did jump quite a bit in Ape Escape 1, but only to be a nuisance. And now apparently they're throwing bombs at us. Yes, seriously. I don't know if this is a red pants monkey, because I can't really tell. I think it's a yellow pants monkey, which is the first time they've ever thrown bombs. I mean, yeah, red pants monkeys did do that in Ape Escape 1. I remember that one monkey that was lying around in Dexter's stomach, for example. Oh yes, that one was very, very annoying. But never mind, monkey see, monkey get. And let's see, now here's where the path goes off with a bit of a fog. You know, well, no, it looks like it does, but the only way we can go is to the right and over to these floating chairs. Yes, seriously. Apparently there are ghosts about, but yeah, they're basically what you jump on here to get past here. And also beyond here is a monkey posing as the Mona Lisa. Seriously, one of the scarier parts of Ape Escape 2. I don't know if I come across that monkey that's posing as the Mona Lisa, but we will see us soon at some point. If not during this playthrough of the level, then certainly when I have to get all of the monkeys. And yes, spoiler alert, we do have to get all of the monkeys again in this game. Indeed, that is a running theme throughout the series. But we'll get to that one once we finish the first part of the story. Over here is a bunch of paintings and where we find the monkey Mona Lisa. Seemingly I didn't go for her because there's a bunch of monkeys here and these annoying bird enemies who look like candles, seriously. Whoever created these guys, and we'll find out via the monkey manga that we get from the gotcha box what they are. There are also these annoying candle hands, which reminds me a bit of the, believe it or not, the Haunted Mansion film. The one with Eddie Murphy, not the second one with Owen Wilson and that other guy. I don't remember who the other guy was, but I know Owen Wilson and Danny DeVito were in it. And it wasn't funny in the slightest, seriously. It's weird, you'd think someone like Danny DeVito would be very, very funny, but whoever wrote the script didn't play to his strengths, I don't think. Opening this thing will open up a cuckoo clock, where eventually there'll be a giant bed with a monkey in it. Yeah, seriously. Play this on the PS2, by the way, because it uses, because I was playing this on an old, CRT TV. Yes, I'm that old. Back in the, it was the mid-2000s when I bought Ape Escape 2 for my PS2. It would make a loud crash through my TV, and it was scary as hell, seriously. But anyway, let's go over here and get the monkey who's lobbing rocks. Again, they did do that. Actually, no, that's bombs. Okay, fair enough. Also, I like that this was dressed up as a mummy. The other one we caught at the beginning of the castle also was dressed like a mummy, so yeah. And I don't know if that name is pronounced Simon. Seemingly the drill is not, his drill is not the drill that will pierce the universe or whatnot. In this room with the giant coffins here, you can open them with your stun club to get various things. On the moment, I think the furthest, closest to the top of the room is where we will find the monkey we want to get, Count Monkula. I am secretly a monkey vampire. Anyway, another monkey here, which only tripped Jimmy up. What the hell? Seriously. And he's running around a giant gravestone here. Oh, yes, and down below there we'll get a mini-boss, I think. Yes, akin to how we fought the knight in Ape Escape 1 inside the Crumbling Castle level, if you remember that. Where the game fakes you out and thinks you're going to finally capture Spectre, only to have you face the Black Knight and whatnot. Oh yes, I'm talking about the other knight boss. It's fairly simple to defeat, really, but we'll get to him at some point, but not now. But seriously, the monkeys actually do give you a run for your money here in this level, seriously, and so on throughout the other levels as well. Oh yes, and apparently the monkeys still do the It's just that Jimmy is a bit more resilient, shall we say, than making all those grunting noises. Even with him being voiced by Okie Doke in the UK dub. Anyway, that being said, let's go down here. And yes, David Holt was the voice of Okie Doke. I do remember those old Cosgrove Hall things. And yes, they did do Count Duckula and Danger Mouse. Oh, yes. Well, never mind that for now. I'm gonna go. In fact, a lot of the voice actors have worked on other things. Seriously. I don't know what Rachel Priest has worked on, though. Seriously. Natalie's voice actor, and also another member of the Freaky Monkey 5, which I kind of alluded to earlier. Anyway, Nana. Is the other one called Saki or Mio? Let's see. Apparently they're experimenting on a banana. What, you want to make it like Frankenstein? Okay, Nana and Hyde. Why not call the other one Jekyll? Seriously, call the other one Jekyll. At least that makes sense. Anyway, here's our mini boss, a giant chainsaw wielding skeleton. Seriously, and he's a robotic skeleton. So yeah, what he will do is swing his chainsaw in a circular motion. And unfortunately, I'm running low on health, and I don't think Pipochi can save my ass here. No, I don't think he can. The only way to damage him is around the back when he does that spinning move. He will also throw his chainsaw on the ground and try and bite you in the same way as Chuck D. Head, I guess, from Decap Attack on the Mega Drive. Yes, I'm referencing that game, goddammit, I'm referencing that game. And he will also throw... Okay, maybe this guy is Chuck D. Head. The only difference is Chuck D. Head was a mummy, not a skeleton, seriously. And he shows how to wield a chainsaw, seriously. I swear, I'm surprised this game got away with a 3+ rating with that skeleton wielding a chainsaw against a little boy. Seriously, because apparently, certainly, going by who voices him in American, Veronica Taylor, voice of Ash Ketchum, Jimmy should only be like 10 years old or something. Another thing of note, the giant robotic skeleton here will eventually go into spinning motion and make himself dizzy. You can indeed get rid of the chainsaw first, and then he'll just resort to his decap attack move. Seriously. As I say, his main weak spot as a skeleton on his own, minus the chainsaw, is of course that little spot on his back. Something you can actually exploit with a little glitch with the dash hoop, seriously. Because of his weak spot, yeah. You can also hit his head as well, seriously. I believe that denotes how much damage he's taken. I'm not sure, really. But he's now using his head like a bowling ball, seriously. At which point his head will just go bouncing back towards his body. Yeah, okay, yeah, his alarm, the alarm thing on top of his head shows how much damage he's taken. That's a nice touch there, Sony. Well done. Seriously. But, yeah, apparently he's into bowling now that he can't attack you with the thing, and now he's just headless now. He just wanders around the arena like crazy, looking for his head or something. In which case, I just gave him 2 hits and he's done. Seriously. And indeed, capture the monkey inside. Okay, Stein, okay. I'm getting Soul Eater vibes from that. He isn't into dissection, is he? Like Professor Stein from Soul Eater, is he? Oh no.
If you want to change your pace, try using the gadget trainer.
And yes, Natalie does indeed bring up various things. Anyway, to the Vita Z factory. And indeed, this is where we will have to deal with our second factory level in the series, after Spectre's factory. But this isn't, I'm not sure if this is the only factory level, but yeah. More on the Vita Z bananas. In fact, no, I will talk about that, because Spectre does allude to this in the first cutscene. We see him speak and everything, because dare I even say it, the Freaky Monkey 5 have all been given the Vita Z bananas, and that means that makes them super strong, apparently. Yes. So yeah, I don't know what that's a reference to, because... But never mind, we will just try and capture all the monkeys in here. Some of them will hide very well inside the... I don't know what to call these things. No, chomp. Now you're alluding to a Triceratops from Dinosaur King, seriously. And that also reminds me of, again, 4Kids again. It doesn't help that, again, that Jimmy is voiced by Ash Ketchum in the American dubs, so yeah. But never mind that, we'll go through here and indeed get to the other side. I don't know where that other monkey went. In fact, he just went into this room over here. So indeed, let's try and capture him. He's a weird looking thing. Where the hell is Pipochi going? Seriously, it's about time to go looking for extra cookies to save Jimmy's ass. Besides, he's doing pretty well at the moment. Yeah, Pipochi's just flailing around there. What the hell? Pipichi! Okay, enough with the Pipichi. Great, he's running away again. Okay. Yeah, the one downside to stunning the monkeys with the dash hoop in Ape Escape 2 is that it is as unwieldy as it was in Ape Escape 1. Perhaps more so due to the upgrade in the system that it was released on. Seriously. Because Jimmy just bounces off the wall like crazy. But never mind. No, I refuse to call him Hikaru. I'm a Brit. Seriously, I speak English, not Japanese. What do you want from me, man? And monkey see, monkey get. Okay, that one's called Bob. Believe it or not, there's another monkey called Vic. A reference to Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer, a comedy duo in the 90s. Probably most famous for hosting Shooting Stars and having a crush on Ulrika Johnson of all things. I don't know why. Yeah, seriously, very annoying it was. Some things have not aged well. But that being said, let's go through here. Now here we have some conveyor belts. If you do fall down here, you'll have to go back to the beginning of this area. I mean, there is an area you can go up here, but seemingly I don't have to worry about that. So Snap is over there. Seemingly, and more conveyor belts. This time with some electric force fields. And have the same effect as everything else that hits Jimmy, makes him jump in the air like a madman. That monkey is just begging to be caught. Okay, Snap. Is he serious as cancer when he says rhythm is a dancer? Well, never mind that. I'm going to jump over these gaps and indeed head over between the conveyor belts. Seriously, and yes, they both require getting over the force fields, a double jump with Jimmy here. Though it's easy to be done, he controls pretty well, does Jimmy. In the next room, we will get our first instance of the Pipochi mech. Seriously, in which case Pipochi can use the giant rattle to attack things and whatnot. Just be careful, there is a bit of a wind-up with the swing of the rattle. Seriously. It's pretty good though. It's not as... it's a bit better than the mech we get in Ape Escape 3, seriously. More on that when I look at Ape Escape 3. But yeah, he does not have a jump attack though, seemingly. And it is kind of slow given how heavy the Pipochi mech is. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Might be the Pipotron, I don't know. But never mind. Yeah. And yes, we're going to have to face a mini-boss with this thing. Absolutely, absolutely. But for now, we're just waking up. Okay, it does have a stomp attack. That's done by pressing both analog sticks. So, the left and right analog sticks on your controller. And beyond here is where we get our mini-boss, I believe. And indeed, more of these guys. Yeah. Now that attack is going to be annoying as well. But, hit that. We'll go through here. Absolutely. Yeah, something's blocking my way there. Let's say that stomp attack is pretty good for ground level enemies. Keep in mind I did say ground level. Yeah, because there are little miniature tanks moving around. Piggy tanks, if you will. And once again, there's a second Pipochi mech, because we're going to a mecha boss fight against this thing, which is being piloted by a monkey, by the way. Seemingly, likewise with the tank in Ape Escape 1, all we need to do is bash the living crap out of it, seriously. And we can use the stomp attack while it's on the ground, so that does help. The main problem with this fight is that the Pipochi mech's speed, of course. This guy is outclassed in terms of speed by comparison to that mech that the monkey's using, seriously. But if you do land a hit, it does quite a decent amount of damage to the other mechs, yeah. And there we go. Apparently the monkey's fallen out. And yeah, he'll be dazed for a bit at least. Okay, Bobby. Don't know what that's a reference to, but yeah. Yeah, another monkey over there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm guessing he was chewing on the other monkey there, so let's see what this guy's called. Skippy. He's not a bush kangaroo. Anyway, that being said, I'll see you on the next one where we'll have to lose Pipochi for a bit, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!